Well, I'm daring to attempt it. The Napoleon Total Eras mod for Napoleon Total War. Now, it is a complete overhaul mod, and pretty well created on the basis of the LME4 mod. Now, I've played the LME4 mod before on the channel here, and we know it's quite good. So, I figured the Total Era mod can't be too bad if it's based on the basis of the LME4 mod. Now, because we do have the 210th anniversary of Waterloo going on, I'm doing the 1815 campaign just for a bit of fun to see how far we can get and try and fit into the theme here of this Napoleonic Resurrection Month. We're doing the 1815 European campaign, as well, you already know it. Georgie boy. No advisor, none of that nonsense. Historical. Capture and hold 40 regions, boy, including Naples, we've already got England, Provence, France, Gibraltar we already have. By the end of our turn in late December 1824. So let's see how it goes. We might have to fry some chickens. Well, slap me with a tizamaroo. We are here. And Percival Slaughter. He has come to see us personally. We're going to take him to Portsmouth and prepare him to sail to Caen. Our plan of attack, I feel, is we're going to utilize a bit of a sandwich here. We got two capable armies presently. We have this rather large field force in London. Currently, wow, look at all these historical units. Queen's Own Hussars, 2nd KGL, Uxbridge. Wow, that's a lot of artillery. Okay, that's pretty terrific. How many? 3 guns, 4 guns, 5 guns. Well, okay, they vary by battery. That's interesting. The 18th Royal Irish, KGL. 1st Royal Scots, 87th Prince of Wales, KGL Light, 92nd Gordons. The 1st Foot Guards, the 2nd Foot Guards, and the 3rd Foot Guards. And we got another army up moving through Scotland. Prince Frederick William, the Black Duke. 1st Life Guards, Horse Artillery, Brunswick Line, 79th Foot and the 88th Foot. Rowland Hill. Horse Guards, 2 Artilleries. The 5th Foot, British Dutch Flankers, 42nd, and the 2nd Queen's Royal Regiment. Wellesley, indeed. The Scots Greys, 3 artillery batteries, the 23rd Royal Welsh, 27th Inniskilling, 71st, and some random lights. So the plan is, we're going to gather the Duke of Wellington's forces amassed here in Chatham, and we're going to send them over to Brussels. And we're going to go for Reims. Now, with the army, who we're going to put nominally under the command here, I think, of, where is he? Rowland Hill. Rowland Hill is going to take the 2nd Division over to Caen, and we're going to try and sandwich them this way towards Paris. Now, with that, Prince Frederick here is going to gather up some reinforcement troops in England and then land them somewhere along here, the coast north of Paris, so that when we converge our forces on Paris, we have some reinforcements standing by just in case we got to replenish the armies in the field. So with that, let's try and do a bit of building. Let's see, anywhere not have... Oh wow, okay, yeah. We're going to have to put cobbled roads everywhere. And you know, we have the money to do the metalled roads. Why not? Let's try and boost the economy. Wow, that is quite a number. 18,662 in gold next turn. So I think we'll be quite alright to lower the taxes here a bit on the lower class. Actually, lowering them for both. We'll still do quite alright, and that will help town growth. Some ministers. William Pitt is the Prime Minister, and he's not terrific. William Huskisson is excellent in the treasury. John Scott, the Lord Chancellor. What an interesting fellow. Oh, Mr. Pratt sucks. Henry Dundas, a magnificent man for the Navy. So who do we want to... We can't really move them ourselves here, so... I guess Pratt, we're just going to have to take a guess. Peregrine Wilmot. That is our new Secretary of War. Well, I guess it's all we can do in the situation with the circumstances. Let's get our forces massed here. So we want Prince Frederick. Put it down here on this bridge. We're going to have to balance out the troops. Wellesley is going to come down. It's going to take so much time. You know, pop him into Dublin, and we'll transport him by ship. That'll probably be the fastest thing. And you know what? Do the same with Hill. Let's take both of them by sea. I think that is the fastest way to transport them here. This is the army we're going to use against Caen. Wow, we have a lot of artillery in here. 5 batteries seems excessive. Let's try and slim it down. What's the better ones? Let's take out this. Oh, no, that's howitzers. Howitzers are very good. So we got some random foot artillery. Let's just take that out. I feel like we only need 3. You know, we'll do 4. Why the hell not? 1, 2, 3. We need 1 more cavalry regiment here to make it full. So we'll take the 1st Lifeguards and take them to London. And then the rest will be filled out. It's 2 more units of infantry. It's the 79th and the 88th. Perfect, okay. Yeah. Bring those down. Anything else? 42nd. That's gonna be fun. Oh, and they've got the proper ancient Blackwatch tartan. Oh, that's marvelous, isn't it? Yes, and then the rest are going to go with Welly Boy. So let's try and... Oh, they don't have any ports, the frogs. Oh, that's fun. Just in the south. Well, that's okay then, because we're allied with everything here. We're only at war with the frogs and the Naples people. So that will be easy enough. We just got to make sure they don't start building their ports up and we'll be okay. Alright, so let's concentrate some ships. What do we got here? HMS Hindustan. Bring that out. A 4th rate. Bring that down here. What's here? Just a brig. Keep it to defend the port. What's this, a brig too? Yeah. We don't need to worry about brigs. And we will eventually have those ships join that navy. Ooh, look at all of the trade nodes that we can acquire here. How about that one down? Yeah. Take a bit of time to move down there, but oh well. We'll just have to wait on it for a moment or so. Or we can move this ship closer. Oh, and we can't merge it just yet. That's sucky. Alright. Yeah. This, go to Chatham, because that's where Wellington is going to go. And he's going to need some more artillery, I believe. Yeah, 1 more battery. We'll fix that up when it's time. Now, in terms of buildings, I don't know why I'm able to build a fort. Interesting. Thought it had that no forts thing. Oh well. I love that. We can get the Royal Marines down here in Gibraltar. We don't really need to worry about that place just yet. Militia and rifles. Yes, very nice. Ah, so many choices. God, it's going to make me tickle. Let's see. Buildings. Money-wise. Wow, these are expensive. Ports? Well, that's a little better. Just those two, I suppose. We are going to have to work on the Navy. Oh, I love carronade frigates. Yeah, get that. Get that. 50-gun ship in line with carronades. Do that. Build a couple ships. Don't have to worry about the Frog Navy just yet. What else? I guess these buildings. Guess we're gonna go... That's it. Research. We haven't done research yet. Workers' living conditions. You know, that's probably not a bad thing to get. Let's go for the modern university. I feel like the banking house would be a lot of revenue, so that would be good. Industrial iron mining complex. You know? Yeah. Oh, that's shrinking us down quite a bit in it. Ooh, what else do we get? Small arms factory, -2 upkeep cost, you know? I'm tempted right now just to do that. Recruitment, nothing can really be done here. We can get rifles, I mean, rifles are always handy. So let's recruit those. And we'll pop over to the next turn, eh? Ah, twiddly-dee-dee, twiddly-dee. The invasion of France. We must capture Paris. Our military advisors have concluded that the best way of doing so is to land an invasion force in Normandy, drawing some of Napoleon's troops westward and giving our allies room to breathe. Once accomplished, you should head towards Paris and force the emperor to abdicate. Plus 20,000 and experience for all the land units. We also must capture Naples. We should open a second front on the Italian peninsula in support of our Sicilian allies, and do it before Napoleon turns his eyes on Naples. Try to catch the enemy off guard with a landing off Naples' coast, and take the region by force. Their army is currently weak, desolate, and barely a match for the smallest of our armies. 5,000 to the treasury, and an experimental 80-gun steamship. That is an interesting prize, I will admit. Never had that as a prize before. So let's go ahead and get troopies aboard ships. Can I? Yeah, there we go. And then bring them down. Oh, these were going to Chatham. That is correct, yes. These two ships. Oh, they're not building any ports here, are they? Alright, we're going to keep these as channel raiders. Alright, they've got a little garrison here. Tiny little thing. Yes, and this is the army that's going to go to Caen. So we're going to move them down to Portsmouth. And you were going with them. And so were you. And the rest of you are going to follow along. And they will come over. Excellent, yes. Okay, let's continue doing buildings. Think the mining complexes as much as possible, yes. And then some troops. Oh, I want to get the Marines down in Gibraltar, I really do. So you know what, let's do that. I don't know if it's going to be a threat down here, but I don't trust them. So let's get some light dragoons and Marines and a unit of rifles. That should be good. Scotland, maybe recruit some Highland foot. Because I love the Highlanders, of course. I am 38% Scottish, so we must have it in. Now that's a disturbance. What are the little Spanish oysters doing down there? That's no good. You know what I should also be recruiting is trading ships. And the best thing is, we can build as many of these as we want. I love it. So let's build a whole bunch of them in Glasgow and Liverpool. And for the rest of this, we're going to move more of the troops around.
Anything more?
You're just going to sit here and wait. You're going down to Portsmouth. Oh yes, here's a unit of rifles. Guess we can put you in London then. And then we'll move these over to Chatham and prepare for the invasion through Brussels. Oh, uh-oh. They're building up a port here. We cannot have it. Cannot have it. Let's pop in there and make sure that doesn't come to fruition. And then, of course, we've got more little buildings to do. What's this? Steam-powered factory, absolutely. And an equestrian estate. We should then get more cavalry, I feel. Ooh, the 1st KGL Dragoons, yes. What was that unit? The Brunswick Owls Hussars. Please. Yes, we don't have any more. No, we don't have any more in this army. 1st KGL Hussars, please. We need one more heavy unit. The 1st Royal Dragoons are the Bird Catchers. I like that name, so we're going to get them. Some KGL foot as well. And we'll prepare those troops to reinforce. Of course, I think we're going to need a few. Yeah, that's a lot of artillery in Wellington's army. He needs more cavalry. He needs some light cavalry, actually. And rifles. He doesn't really have rifles. So we'll have to work on that situation. Let's get some 60th rifles there. Alright. Well, it does smell like an octopus, doesn't it? Gibraltar and Scotland making some units. Bring those down to London. It does make me worry, you know. I'm just going to pretty much get like one of each down here. So that's the Royal Marines. We got the rifles. Let's go for Grenadiers and the Lightfoot. Just get one of each of the companies to garrison down there. How is this army looking? The use of one more. Ah, yes, a commander. That would be helpful. Because we were going to use Rowland Hill. That is correct. So let's get troops disembarked. So they don't have to sit on ship all day. And Rowland Hill is going to take the Portsmouth force. And they're actually ready to go. We got to launch it at the same time for this to be effective, though, so 1, 2. No howitzers, eh? Howitzers are the only good artillery. What are you doing? Oh, where are they? Experimental howitzer? Why would that be experimental? No, thank you. Oh, so many damn Royal Marine artillery. Interesting. There's the 4.4-inch howitzer. Yes, please. Build. Then we'll reinforce it a bit later. So yes, we needed some light cavalry. of which there is presently none. So we will have to wait for those to build. It's just a couple turns. You know, everything slows you down when you want to piss on an eggshell. Let us also build the HMS Nelson. That's a nice chunk of change, isn't it? Holy. And then keep building up our places on land. And I think some more naval recruitment would go well. Ooh, that 74-gun ship in the line with carronades looks absolutely brutal. So I think we should. They haven't built these up. Looks like they're trying to kick us out of that port there. I don't blame them for such a maneuver. Can we do more here? No. Ta-da. But we can. We can put some ships down here. That's what I should do, yeah. Okay, let's not worry about these at the moment. Let's put some biggies down here. I don't think we can do the carronades though. No, that's sad. Sad. A captured third-rate ship of the line. That's an interesting one. But yes, we want those ships down there to protect the Straits of Gibraltar against some nasty incursions. Looks like they're going to get a little force in there, but that's going to be nothing compared to what we have. So we'll embark the spy, plop him over there, because I will absolutely forget. Let's sabotage their building, actually. Just gets too tasty, doesn't it? William Wilberforce. Look at all the gentlemen, oh my lord. University reforms. Yeah, you know, research points are always good. A new nation arises. Where? Oh, Belgium. Oh, fun. I hope to God. Okay, you're not at war. Please be our friend. I'm gonna want military access through you as well. I will give you technologies. And you join our war with froggies. No, it's actually not necessary. Wow, that was very easy to deal with. We should get a trade agreement with the Greeks. And I believe that's Courland. Yes, okay. More trade is always good. You see, that's really bumped up our cough. Oh, okay. What am I doing here? Belgium. Join our war against Monsieur Frog. I didn't realize you had that many troops. And I'm going to offer them an $8,000 payout. Unacceptable. Alright, how much money are you going to want to take from me then, eh? Offer them... No. 10,000? We've got it. It must be rejected. How I give you all my money. All my cash. So we'll do $16,000. It's concluded. Excellent. You know what? I don't even care that I spent all my money on a diplomatic movement. Because that is going to be tremendously helpful. And we can get more down here. What is it today? Yes. The foot? Yes, we can get the foot. Pretty foot. Righto. Froggy's building a shipyard. That is no good indeed. So we're going to stop that nastiness immediately. We can take the 60th. over here. Oh yes, and we're going to take that other rifles battalion too. One, two. Let's pop them out. Alrighty. And them out. Three, four. Yeah. Okay, they have 4 now. And you're gonna go to London. And then you need 2 units of cavalry and some line. So you're getting the light cavalry next, and we'll take the Brunswick line over to Belgium with us. Let's try to sabotage the building. It was successful. That's brilliant. What do they got? La Garde Nationale, Voltigeurs, Légion de la Vistule, and Légion Irlandaise. Oh, so. No. We're going to beat the Irish for being nasty. And that pretty well. Bring those Highlanders down. I want Scottish troop. But I don't have the money. Ha ha ha. Hilarious. KGL lights. Go ahead and buy some of those. At this point, we can play with cash. So you see, it's May 1815. It's not even June yet. And we're ready to send our troops over to Belgium. Let's get these trading ships up here. Love that. Oh, come on. It's hard to select the little tiny icons. My lord. Okay. I'm just going to keep getting a whole bunch of those up there. No naval development down here yet. We need a commander here. Earl of Uxbridge. You know what? We can probably use the troops from Gibraltar to amass an army to take on Naples. That is a splendid idea, is it not? How are we doing building-wise? Anything else need making? A supply depot. Sure. And in terms of cities, London can use a national gallery. That will make people very happy. Why not? We've got the money to spend. Recruitment. Yes, where's that? Actually, that Royal Marine Artillery sounds fun. Let's get that. And a 5-inch howitzer. Okay. Yes. Always good to have more guns to go around. No more little ports being made. Very good. And you know what? We're ready to go. We're ready to call the invasion. Let's get these troops over there. The army will embark for Brussels. Excellent. And we'll march these troops down towards Reims. And we'll keep that fleet nearby just in case. And we will have this army embark for Caen. They will not surrender. Is that so? Well, they got a whole bunch of armed citizenry. Morale of 17? You mean these people are actually worthwhile now? Well, you get them into a melee fight and they're toast. Well, this will be interesting. Okay, let's do 1815 eras LP. So let's go for the capture of Caen, eh? Why not, eh? Very tasty. Very sweet. Well, look at the interesting formations. What in the world? Why are they all standing inside each other? I know we stand close together at a reenactment, but that's a bit much. And why are they in green cuffs and collars? If this is the second Coldstream, they should be in blue with guards lacing. And the Scots Guards, why are they white? 88th? Well, I guess they look normal. What the hell's bells? And the first foot should be blue. This has made me too angry. I don't know. I don't know how we will get on. Well, let's put a combination of squiddly bits on the flanks. We'll have them move up as a big boom. And then these on the right. Interesting. Yes, in the center indeed. It's funny voiceovers that they got going. Interesting. Yes, let's take this flank. Put you guys over here. In the center. Here we got the 87th. And yet they're all oh boy, okay. They're all spaced out hilariously. I don't know. What in the world? I am tremendously confused by the weirdness. Let's try and get the artillery up to the tree line as quick as we can. Try and get them into a decent position. Luckily, they don't have artillery, so that will make things a little easier. However, it seems like they are playing the defensive card, and we're going to be going to them. Apparently no ifs, ands, or buts. That's fun. Move these up through the woods. Now, I don't know what type of range these guns have and how good it is. Because as I said, I've never actually played this, so I've got no idea. It's actually a pretty shitty spot for that gun, isn't it? Well, I don't know. Well, at least the 92nd look right. What the hell? Why are the 79th not in kilts? Oh. This has distressed me greatly. Let's get these unlimbered. Oh good, and we're in range. And of course, now that we're in range, we get enemy action moving around. Our big advantage is, of course, cavalry and artillery combined. What is the best thing to shoot at here? Probably the Legion? Nobody's doing squat here.
General Staff, sir. Fire!
Oh, is it because of the damn horses? There we go. Ooh. Wow, okay. Apparently we needed to click the ground.
General Staff reporting.
Interesting.
Artillery reporting.
Very interesting indeed.
Sir!
I'm afraid that artillery is not very useful where it is there.
Medium
But at least we have another howitzer.
orders.
And this cannon will be ready to go soon.
General Staff.
Once again, you are not doing anything.
Fire toes.
It's very sad. Ooh. Got a good chunk of them.
Medium
You're ready to start giving fire.
group orders. Fire toes.
Very interesting.
Heavy cavalry reporting.
Yeah, no piss. You're very heavy. There's a lot of you.
Infantry reporting.
Well, at least these howitzers are firing normally. Don't think we hit very much there. You guys gonna fire, or what you gonna do? I hope we're not gonna have another situation here. No, fire there.
General Staff reporting.
Yeah. Well, I'd say we effectively hit nothing. Position these cavalry for a flanking charge. Well, kind of got them on the high ground here. That's not very good for our advantage. Except we do outextend them with better troops.
Ready on. Cannon ready, sir. Artillery.
Any big booms? Well, we don't hit much with it, but oh well. They seem to be firing at something. I don't quite know what. Let's reposition ourselves on the flank.
Group orders.
Suck them into the gun a bit.
Orders. Guards. Skirmishers.
And we'll advance ourselves here.
Fire toes.
Oh, where are you all? You have more. Interesting.
Ready on.
They're not responding to our cavalry on their flank, which is very good for us. Interesting stuff, isn't it? Interesting. So when does canister come into play? Wow, really close range. Okay. Suppose that's understandable, yeah.
General staff.
At least we're hitting them.
Troop orders.
Those voltigeurs are probably gonna
Reporting.
have
Glorious
range.
victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Is it? Oh, marvelous. If that doesn't alert them to our presence, then I don't know what will. Damn bugle call.
Yes, sir. Medium cannon. Cannon ready. Infantry.
Yeah. KGL have opened up. No. Okay. That's not very good. Try and do them a flanking cavalry charge. I feel like these sounds are very loud. Okay. You are definitely canister now. Nice. Uxbridge, charge those armed citizenry.
General staff.
Smack down their center, please. Alright, this allows us to now push forward here. Guard mode for you. Excellent. Let's bring these up. Pull back the heavy cavalry. Light cavalry chase them down. Ooh. Very nice. Well, Uxbridge certainly showed those citizenry. I think we can safely move up on the flank. Very interesting. That's very pretty, mind you. They're shattered. They ain't going anywhere. Let's move up these guns. Oh boy. It does take a bit, doesn't it? Uxbridge, go give it your thing again. Saucy. Off they go. And just keep rolling up the flank. Yeah, I'm sure they're not going to enjoy that too much on their flank there. Keep charging in. Fire further down the line. All of you hold fire. I think it's safe to allow the cavalry to do their thing here. Just roll them up. Very good, yes. Roll them up. Hold fire. We can maneuver you a bit more. Let's pull the cavalry out here. And we'll get right on top of them with this flank.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest.
Of course, we've been charging for years. They absolutely will not stand against cavalry, the armed citizenry. It's simply not intended for it. There we go. Right on them. Of course, their Polish Legion are correct bloody uniforms. Interesting. How are we doing over here? Cavalry. They're broken. Keep pushing down the flank then. And let's move in against that regiment of militia there. I think we can actually make our other howitzer fire down at that. Excellent stuff. We've got these guys in the flank now. So let's position our cavalry for a downhill charge on them.
Infantry reporting.
Well, let's position ourselves here in a way that we can encircle them. There we go. I'm sure they're loving this. Keep rushing in on their citizenry. We can get all our guns to stop doing their thing now. Broken, are they? Let's run them down. And you guys can go run down them. I do not want returners. Stop, stop. Run them down. You come run down these. Bring them back. All right, I think we've pretty well won. Can we finish you off, please? Interesting. The uniforms are all off. I don't understand. I think it's maybe the unit. Maybe the localization files that show the names. Maybe they're off. That might be it. Because a lot of them don't match, but some of them do. How are you doing over here? Oh, perfect. Absolutely whipping them up.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
I feel like the ammunition seems to be infinite. We don't seem to be running out of any anytime soon.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Alright, you guys are in position. You shooting? Yeah. It's like duck hunting. Alright. There you go. End battle. Heroic indeed. Well, I think those losses are respectable. 191. Peacefully occupy indeed. Now we're going to have to repair the place next turn. That's expensive too. Holy piss. Well, yes, that kicks things off with the capture of Normandy. I'm going to presume this is probably Napoleon here in Paris. But yes, now that we have our forces landed in France and Belgium, we are pretty well positioned to alleviate the issues here on the continent. And of course we're allied with the Kingdom of France against the nasty ogre. But thank you for joining us here today for this special little film. I don't know what to make of the mod, but I think I need to scream, so ta-ta.